Hello, my fellow humans. Welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for anybody new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And for those of you that are new, we do things a little bit different around here. So I just suggest strapping in, hanging on, and you and I are going to find out together. So I did have a channeled message before starting this reading, and that is that you are, or you are dealing with a Capricorn. And I haven't really brought out a lot of zodiac readings. In fact, I don't think I've done any. But I couldn't get this out of my head, and every time I was shuffling, Capricorn kept coming up, and I was like, okay. And so maybe you are a Capricorn, but you could also be dealing with a Capricorn, and this is the message for you. It is very specific. We're going to be using the Animal Spirit Oracle by Kim Kranz today, and we're going to find out more about what is this message Source wants to bring through. So let me give this a quick shuffle, Source. What is the message you want to bring through about or for this Capricorn? What is the message you want to bring through for or about this Capricorn? Oh. What is the message you would like to bring through for or about this Capricorn? Alright, what Oracle card will help us better understand this message today, Source? What Animal Oracle card will help us better understand this message? Okay, thank you. Okay, we've got Bear Spirit on the bottom. Alright, Source, what is the message that you have for about this Capricorn? What would you like to come through today? What is the message that you have for about this Capricorn? What would you like to say? Okay, so we've got the 8th house. We've got Libra energy, and we've got Neptune. There's been a lot of illusions at play here, but I feel like the illusions have been for you to find a way to balance out feeling disconnected from your gifts and feeling like you don't belong. That's a feeling that's coming in here. So this could be a Capricorn that's been making you feel really bad about your gifts, or a Capricorn that has accepted you for your gifts, and that's made you feel a lot better about yourself. And, you know, it's just that needing someone to see that, hey, I'm not crazy, right? Sometimes that's all we need, because it does feel very lonely and very crazy when you figure out you have any type of gift, any type of spiritual gift. It's because other people might not experience that, and they immediately believe that you're making things up or that you're lying, and that can play havoc on our journey. And that's what this feels like. There's a part of your shadow at play here in regards to this situation. So this is either a Capricorn that came in and is giving you encouragement in regards to your gift, or that has come in to give you encouragement in regards to your gift, or you're a Capricorn who received encouragement from either, it could have been a Scorpio, a Libra, or Pisces. This could be anybody that came in and just was talking to you about this, but helping you to find a sense of balance when it comes to that gift, when it comes to that more unusual side of ourselves that is actually dormant and present within everybody. And everybody has their own unique expression of that gift, but not everybody is going to tap into that in this lifetime, because, you know, there's always belief and there's always backgrounds that play a part in that. And there's even their own self journeys that play a part in that. But it does feel like you've done a lot of work, but feeling disregarded for your gift is what's coming through here. Interesting. So let's see what else comes through here. So I really feel like there's a really big message here. I'm going to be using my original deck, the Tarot Marseille. Alright, Source. So what is the message you have for or about this Capricorn? What's the message you have for about this Capricorn? Okay, thank you. What is the message you have for about this Capricorn? Yeah, Capricorn Pisces energy is coming through here quite heavily. For about this Capricorn. And if you guys hear that noise, that's my dog. She's chewing on something and it vibrates the whole floor because she has those hard toys, because she bully toys, or she's got to have the hard ones, otherwise she destroys things. So yeah, Pisces Capricorn energy keeps coming through. Okay, so what is the message for about this Capricorn? What is the message for about this Capricorn? Okay, thank you. Let's see what's on the bottom over here. Yeah, helping you to see the path ahead. So this is giving me this energy of realizing that maybe before you were really questioning, is this really what I'm meant to do? Is this really how I'm supposed to go about this? Or is this really the direction that I'm supposed to take? And someone comes in and tells you, yes, I see you. Just that. Not that you have to take this path, but that, yes, I see you for who you are, and I think you're amazing just the way you are. And it could be a stranger, it could be a friend, it could be a new acquaintance, it could be anybody. But they come in and they tell you, yes, I see you, you're amazing, and all of a sudden you recognize with clarity that this is exactly where I'm supposed to go. You're no longer juggling or struggling with this dualistic nature of should I or shouldn't I, this hot and cold feeling, this back and forth. You're seeing what's clear for you. Yeah, it's been really difficult. Being misguided, yeah. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius coming through here. I feel like that's the thing. Like, there's been a lot of people in your life that have tried to convince you that, you know, maybe what you have is real, but it's not enough to share with other people, or you're not experienced enough, or it really feels like this is tied to your spirituality, your spiritual gifts. Okay, that's really what this feels like. And it's like they're saying, oh, you're never going to be able to do anything with that. And with the Page of Coins here, it's like people thinking maybe you're taking advantage of someone, or maybe you're taking advantage of others, right? You're trying to take advantage of others just to get their money. And I feel like someone came in and said, no, that's not the case here. And they're helping you, even if it was just a fly-by-night person, right? This could have been a one-time encounter, but it's like someone came in and was like, hey, you're okay just the way you are. You're doing it the way that you need to, right? And there's been a lot of difficulty sharing this part of yourself with others. And I feel like there's a lot of people here in your past that have made you feel like you have to hesitate because you've been unclear of whether or not this is something that you should embark on, or it's something that you've always questioned in your mind because no one else in your family or friends is doing what you're doing or has the gift that you have. And that happens a lot, way more than you would expect, right? It actually happens. There's always one person and no one else around them has a gift like this, and you have to go and find people who are gifted like you are so that you can connect with like-minded people. And I feel like maybe running into this Capricorn, or if you're a Capricorn, running into this person helped you realize that you're not alone, and that there's no reason for you to feel like you're doing this alone. And Source is saying, like, this is somebody that they sent into your life just as a reminder of how powerful you are and how much you affect other people without realizing it. I don't think that you're seeing your light fully and clearly. I feel like you've lived in the shadow of people for so long that honoring and owning yourself to the fullness of who you are is a challenge. And Angel, out of the window, baby. Thank you. Good girl. And it's set you off on different courses, and it's distracted you from your purpose because people have tried to convince you, or maybe you felt like you had to be something different than what you were. But I do feel like there's a person here that's come in. And like I said, you could be the Capricorn, or this person was a Capricorn that came in and was like, I see you. Angel, don't lick the bed, baby. Thank you. I'd be like, geez, you tell your dog no a lot. No, actually, she gets a lot of praise and a lot of good, but sometimes she just gets stressed. Angel, stop licking the bed. That's what I feel like it was. Someone came in and you were over here stressing. She licks the bed to self-soothe. So you were like self-soothing, but it might have been in a negative way. And someone came in and distracted you from that and was like, hey, hold on. You're a lot more powerful than you're giving yourself credit for. And I feel like that felt really good, but I also feel like there's still the questioning that came behind that. But then there was the reality of, I am good. All right, let's see what else wants to come through here. What is the message? Yeah, to help you balance out consideration, fairness, and harmony with Libra energy here. So this person came in to help you balance out that energy. It's like you were doing a good job getting there by yourself, but you just needed someone to help push you over the edge, right? So that you could find that balance within and recognize that you get to be considered too, right? So we have house 4, cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. So it could have been a lot of family discord here and family members that were judging you. Or maybe there's been a lot of codependent situations in your life and you're healing from those codependent situations. And this person came in to help you see that you're getting there. Look, we have sextile. Keep it easy breezy. Yeah, not taking it so seriously all the time. You're doing a great job. Like, it's like they told you, almost like as if they were a reflection of yourself, that they too had a hard time accepting their own gifts. And now that they are accepting it, they don't want other people to feel like they're stuck not accepting their own gifts, right? So we have the Midhaven coming out here. Mind your reputation. I feel like I want to read that from the book. Okay. Yeah, Pisces again. I literally just opened up to Pisces. Interesting. So Pisces Capricorn energy here. Says your visibility is high at the moment and your reputation may precede you. So it's time to grab control of this narrative and take charge of your own image. The Midhaven is the pinnacle point in your birth chart, symbolizing the most public-facing parts of you throughout your life. With the Midhaven card showing up, people are really seeing you now, which could either be a good thing or could sour your chances of getting what you want. Keep this in mind as you make your moves, and don't do anything that you wouldn't want printed on the front page of a gossip site. You could have your Midhaven in Libra, okay? But I also feel like that's the thing, like they saw you, and maybe they saw you were dimming your light, and they wanted you to shine that part of you that they saw that you were hiding from. Leo, confidence is key. Yeah, they wanted you to feel confident with yourself. Or they will. Like, this could be someone that's coming in soon to do this for you. It's almost like they're an earth angel of some sorts, you know? Service. I feel good when I help others. Yeah. Yeah, so they definitely are someone that goes around sprinkling love in all different places. They want you to feel good about yourself. Whoa. Okay, this just like flew out. Stop. That's that energy. They wanted you to stop feeling sorry or bad or little or small about who you are. Let's see what else comes out. That literally just like flipped out of the deck. That was crazy. So they're grounding you, which Capricorns absolutely do. And it's so funny because Pisces and Capricorn, they do get along like this. Like, they're very close to each other. I mean, it's any water sign and earth sign, but Pisces and Capricorn I've noticed a lot. Like, they get along really well with one another. And this is that energy where it's like they just wanted to lift you up. It's like, so if you're Pisces, this would be an example, right? If you're Pisces, that not only did they help ground you, but they lifted you up, which is oftentimes something that a Pisces does for everyone else. And so to have someone do that for them, it's kind of this energy of, wow, someone really did that for me, and it stays with you for forever. But likewise, I feel like if you're a Capricorn and a Pisces came in and did what they naturally do, and for Capricorns, when they're in their shadow, they're very pessimistic, and so sometimes it's hard for a Capricorn to see the light, right? It's hard for them to see their worth. It's hard for them to see value for what they're doing, even though they're not shy about doing the work to getting where they need to go, but sometimes in that negative energy. And so this was a Pisces that came in and shone the light on you, and you were like, wow. And so it's something that stuck with you. It doesn't have to be just a Pisces, okay? It could be anybody, but that's just the example they're giving here. Love, yeah. So to bring you back into this space of love, that's why you met this person. That's why they were in your energy and your light. Look, sextile again, a combination of tension and flow. Potential in a rewarding situation. Keep it easy breezy. So this is excellent. We've got a confirmation here with sextile. So they came into your life to help remind you that, yeah, you've been through a whole bunch of tension, but now it's just time to let go and flow. Let things happen. Anger, yeah. So I feel like the anger was overtaking you, or that there was a lot of upset energy here, and they didn't want you to fall victim to that, and so they were just shining their light on you to help set you free. Yeah, friendship. Look, oh, I love this. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So they could have offered friendship, or they're just one of those fly-by-night friends, that come in for a moment's time to help us feel good about ourselves, and to remind us that we are worthy of love, even if it's just a moment in our lives that they're there. It's just that reminder, yeah, you are worthy of love. Well, I'm so glad. My battery is about to die. So let's take a look at your card here. Lion, confidence, Leo energy coming through here. Okay, so let's see, Lion, Zebra, Elefante, Leon. All right, Leon. Okay, so we have patience, regal, a complete master. Yeah, you don't realize how much of a master you are. It says a lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. Wow. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. Isn't that what we've been talking about this whole time? Your spiritual growth. You are not realizing how far you've come. The dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistakes the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, you're withdrawn or too serious. To bring into balance is daily meditation and friendship. Whoa, look at this. Friendship. So they noticed there was some part of you that was out of balance here, that was in this place of being in anger or feeling like you weren't worthy, being too serious and withdrawn. And so they're either coming in, they have come in, and they're going to remind you that you are worthy and that you are seen. Okay, so you don't have to keep withdrawing your energy. You don't have to put a dimmer on your light. That you get to shine your light just as you are. So this is either you as a Capricorn, someone's doing this for you, or a Capricorn has done this for you, whatever your sign is, okay? Wow, I'm so glad that this was the message. This is such a beautiful message. I'm so excited for you. If you feel like this is your message, leave the little lion emoji down below and say, I choose to unleash and let my light shine as brightly as it chooses to, knowing that I deserve to be seen, heard, and I am valid. And if it resonated, it would mean so much to me for you to like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all the links in the description box in order to do so, including how to reach me for your personal reading, as well as how to join as a member here on the channel. With that, I do want to take a quick second and thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this incredible message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.